This should be... I love, by the way, this version of MAME. I mean, this is an old version of MAME. It's super old, but it does support the bezels and things like that. So if you put them in the right folder, it shows like the arcade artwork and stuff like that. It really just adds to, especially on the vertical games where, I mean, you can see it just takes up, this vertical strip down the middle of the screen, and it kind of adds to the just ambiance just a little bit. It fills the screen too. It's kind of cool. So I kind of like that. So let's see. This should be, we'll do a sound check real quick. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Y'all let me know here. Alright. So, let's talk about Dig Dug for a minute. I'm not a Dig Dug expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not good at Dig Dug. I'm not great at Dig Dug. I like Dig Dug. But I will tell you that I've been playing a lot of Dig Dug like over the past 24 hours. Not a lot, but I mean, I've played 20 games of Dig Dug, let's say. And what it's reminded me of is that when I used to play Dig Dug, I had all these patterns. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my patterns. I'm going to talk a little bit about how the scoring works in Dig Dug. And most importantly, I will be dying a lot because as anybody who watches the stream knows, I'm not good at multitasking. Oh, stop that. Okay, so what I'm doing is trying to make a little train of enemies here. Because there's a bonus involved in squishing multiple enemies with rocks. So let's talk, first of all, let's talk about the basics of scoring. All the enemies are worth, you see the 4 different sections of dirt? They're worth, when you kill an enemy, it's worth 200, 300, 400, or 500 points, depending on how deep in the dirt you are. So they're worth different point amounts. I'm going to have a problem with this guy right above me here in just a second. Now, the 2 enemies are Pukas and Figars. And Figars, which is the fire-breathing dragons there, are worth twice as many points if you kill them from the side, because it's more dangerous because they can breathe fire. Now, you see this bonus item that appeared? The bonus item appears after the second rock is dropped. So you have to drop 2 rocks on the level. There I go talking. Talk. The problem is that it is amazing, even though I don't know how loud it is on the stream, but it is super loud in my ear. So in a minute, I will adjust, after this game, I will adjust the mixing board and turn the mix down a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. That was mistimed. So if I was going to kill this Figar here, I would get 500 points. No, actually I get 400. But I want to kill him from the side so I can double my points. Really, but that's why it's more dangerous, because he could breathe fire that way. So you always want to make sure that you drop 2 rocks on every level at least, and get the bonus item to appear, like that. Now, I could have killed that guy up there, and if I were playing a normal game to see how far I could get or something, I would have killed him up there. But I know he's worth a lot more points down here. And I just screwed up. Now I'm going to show you a trick. I'm going to come to the side and kill him and double my points. So I could have killed him from beneath. It got 300. But instead, I ran around to the side and waited for him to go there. Now, see that guy at the top right above me? Oh, I hate this level. This is where they all go nutty. everybody attacks. When Pukas attack on the next dig dug. Okay. So we'll do that. And then we'll do this little trick. We'll slow everybody down as they come up this little thing. Try to line those up into that rock. There's first level. Oh, now we got this guy. I don't want to kill that guy yet. Oh, this is not going to be good for me. Now, with that second rock drop, I got my bonus. Now, the bonus items, I mean, you'll notice, like, if I kill a Puka on the top level, that's 200 points. But if you drop a rock on one, it's 1,000 points. And if you drop a rock on two, it's like 2,500 points. Now, I do have a pattern on this level. I love this little trick here. Get those two guys to join up. And that Figar is going to join up in just a second, too. And so now we can get 3 guys with a rock. And that's a quick 4,000 points. That's a lot of points in Dig Dug. I don't really want to get that guy yet. I would have liked to get him a little lower in the dirt. I'm going to say, like if I score 40,000, I'm like, okay, that was a round worth playing. Anything less than 40,000, I go, that wasn't a good game. I could have killed that guy, and I should have, because they're all going to gang up on me right here. Yeah, I couldn't get out of that. The instructions do say that you can hold down the button, which I've literally never... Oh, jeez. That guy got it from the side. Talking. There's going to be a lot of that problem. Okay. 28,000. Not a great score. I got to turn this volume down here. Okay. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't even be... I was going to say, that's not even an initial... I don't think you get initials until about 30,000. All right. That volume's a little bit better. It doesn't feel like 8-bit plinking. Okay, so on this first level... Like I said, I don't have a great pattern, but what I like to do is get that guy and get this guy. So now I got 2 guys on the loose, kind of in the same tunnel pattern. Except for that guy's not supposed to do that. And then I can kind of come over here and do like a cross, go up here towards this rock, and then maybe get 3 guys. If I got 4 guys, that'd be amazing. There's 6,000 points. That doesn't happen very often. All right. For level 2, I get that guy. Now, what I would like to do, but it hasn't been working, is kind of get this guy and that guy. And now I got those 2 guys teamed up. Pop that guy. So I've dropped 1 rock. Let's drop a second rock just to get the bonus item out of the way. The thing is, like I said, I could have killed that guy, but then the other guy is so high up, I would have never caught him. He would have just escaped, and I wouldn't have got any of those points. So we get 500 points for each one of those because it's way lower in the dirt. Again, this is a level... This one I don't have a great pattern for. But I dropped both those rocks. This may just be a shootout. I would have rather done that lower again in the dirt. Okay, this is the level where that guy will, he'll hop over here in a second. Oh, that guy's hopping over though. When that dragon comes down, it makes it difficult. And the minute you the rock starts moving, they will run away. Oh, there's a second guy there. Now, sometimes you can do this. Let's see if I have enough time to do it. Because I'll get more points for this bonus thing than I'll get for that guy. See, that's 1,000. I would only got a couple hundred for him. So, sometimes you gotta call your losses. That's pretty much everything I know about Dig Dug. I don't know a lot about Dig Dug. I know it was released in 1982 by Atari. I can tell you one thing is that very, very, very little, if anything, in the game seems to be random. The same patterns work the same time over and over. You know what I mean? So if you... this is bad news. Oh, that was good news. Let's get the old zucchini. Kill that guy from the side. Get a few extra points. Ooh, we're coming up on 30,000 is like... 30,000 is like starting the game, kind of, you know. One thing about a lot of these old 8-bit arcade games... Oh, I wish I'd have killed that guy. Because now there's just too many guys to get back over to that bonus hit. Because all I'm focusing on at that point is the bonus. You know what I mean? Like, I really want the 1,000-point bonus or whatever. Now I'm going to just come down here and kind of... Oh, by the way, another thing for points, it's not really worth focusing on. But you do get... Oh, I was going the wrong way. Okay, so... Ah, shoot. I didn't want to kill that guy. You do get points for digging through the dirt, so... Now that guy's got to escape. So... It's such little points. It's like 10 points, you know, as you go through the dirt or whatever. But yeah, you it's just leaving points. You know what I mean? If you're just running through the tunnels. Okay, now you gotta watch that guy ahead of me. See if I can beat him. That'd be great. Also, once you're pumping a guy. Oh, that sounded wrong. Once you've got the arrows and you're attacking one of the enemies, it'll stay attached to that creature. So if someone is closer, it doesn't switch. Oh Jesus. So when I'm playing for like trying to play for a high score or points or something like that, this is where I would turn off the game. So could kill that guy for 400 or 500 down here, but I'd much rather do that. Oh, I need my veggies. One thing is, I think for me, for Dig Dug, is it's easy to get caught up in the points. And then you end up doing dumb stuff. So I rarely die in situations where I could have made it. It's like I die because I was doing dumb stuff to try to stack enemies and get more bonus points like I just did right there. Like I was like, I wanted to get that bonus thing so bad, you know. Yeah, that is true. This is Namco, but it's published by Atari. So, I'm not really. You know, there was a big thing on MAME. You may remember if you've been using MAME for a long time that that's the wrong game. That's Mappy, but that's because I got a text. And by the way, I got a second phone, a work phone, and they're very stingy with the work phone. They're like, here's an Apple iPhone 14, and then they were like, oh, by the way, you don't get a charging cable, you don't get a case, you know. I mean, they just give you a phone, and that's it. Like you got to get everything else, which is fine, whatever, you know. So I had to order a case for it because I didn't want to break the case. And so anyway, this is the case that I ordered, which was just, I mean, it was like literally $10 on Amazon. It's just a nothing case. But if you're going to have a case on your phone, that's not a bad one to have. All right. One thing about this joystick in general, and I guess this is a typical thing with four-way joysticks, but in this game in particular, you can be running in one direction, and if you hold the joystick, like if you do it at the wrong, oh jeez, just running into a rock. That's a bad move. All right, so that should be that. I don't know what a good, like I don't have a good, you know, like a Donkey Kong, I would go, I would say, oh, well, I need this many points by this level to be doing good, or this many, but I don't really have a good feel for Dig Dug yet. Oh, there's the old Dig Dug flambe. Now, when the level starts, all the tunnels that you previously dug are still there, which means sometimes enemies that before were sectioned off suddenly have access to you. So you have to look real quick. Oh boy, I don't want you to do that. Have I dropped 2 rocks? Also, the bonus thing, it's not 2 rocks per man or anything like that for the bonus points. It's per level. So if you drop the second rock and then you die or something, that is not coming back for the next level. Until you beat the next. Does that make sense? It didn't feel like that made sense. I feel like I might have had a stroke. I do like how when the music speeds up, things are going to get more aggressive. Okay, so here's a case. I pumped that guy up 3, but then I moved to the side because it doubles the point. It's just an easy way to get more points. Oh, see, now I heard that. Oh, that was almost a bad problem. This is a bad problem. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, really bad. Yeah. Okay, I gotta watch that Figar right there. As long as that guy... I didn't see you. That's a terrible score. And I would appreciate if nobody on the stream mentions that I got that score. That's just a secret between you and me. Dig Dug is definitely... we've talked about home ports of games, you know. How accurate they are and stuff. But when you're playing... Like you're like, oh, I just want to play Dig Dug for fun. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is a game I would dump. And also, Dig Dug has a really long restart cycle. So it does this countdown, and the button doesn't make it go any faster, and player 1 start doesn't make it go any faster. So you got to wait for this countdown start to go, and then you can recoin it up. Normally what I do is I will set a save state like right here at the beginning of the game so that I don't use save states like to try to get a better high score or cheat or anything like that. But I use it to just skip past all that intro stuff to make it go a little faster. Okay, so that guy on the right, the googly eye puka, you gotta watch that dude. Okay. I would not have hated if I'd got all 4 because that's I'm gonna miss the carrot. Dangle the carrot in front of me, but I missed it. Okay, so alright. We got that guy, we got that guy. So I've only dropped 1 rock. So I'm just kind of giving those guys a little thing to say, come get me, fellas. Now I got this guy from the top coming. Now, if you end the level with the rock and there's a bonus item there and the bonus item appears, you'll never get the bonus item. It doesn't work. It'll appear, but you never get it. You gotta watch that guy because sometimes he breathes fire on your face, like a mean, rude. Okay, that was good. Probably should have killed that dude. Oh yeah, see that guy's gonna get me. Breathe fire in my dang face. Stupid. Alright, now with no enemies, or very few enemies, the first thing I'm going to do is get that bonus thing going. And it's just not enough to worry about on this level to worry about that. I mean, I want the points, but it's just so little points. Beep boop. Okay, so this is the one where, if everything goes right, I think... Am I thinking of the right level? No, I'm not thinking of that level. Oh, man, that would be so good. Oh, no. Oh. That guy breathes fire. I'm so dead. I knew he was going to do that, too. So now the bonus thing appeared, but now that I died, it's gone. And it is never coming back. Not on this level. That dragon guy is going to come down and give me a hard time here in a minute. Okay, so this is an extra 1,000 points, so I don't want to give that up. So I let him come down before I... Because if I'd have killed that guy, obviously you get it. Okay, is this the one? Yeah, okay, this is the one I was thinking. I tried this pattern on the last board and it didn't work, turns out. There's extra man. That pops up 20,000. Okay, we'll get this dude. And I don't want to kill this guy because I'm going to get a lot more points for my little bonus item. I also don't like how aggressive those dudes are being right now. So, in a perfect world, they would come over here. They'd come up to old Rock Ridge. But of course that didn't work. And there's 2 of them. It's actually worked relatively. Oh, his face is the wrong way! Let's just let the game go. So now I'm on my last man. There's no way I'm going to do all this without dying. You got to pause on this right here. Pause for just a second, and that rock should kill that guy. And then the same thing, pause there, and that should... maybe I paused too long on that second one. Okay, so this is where I died last time. I did the exact same thing. And I'm going to do it again, and I did it again. So why would I did the same thing. And nope, that was a secret between us. The 1500, that was a secret. We weren't going to speak of that one. Not real proud of this one either. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is right after the next game starts, I will set a save state right at the beginning. And we'll show you what people with anger management issues do. Okay, save to slot number 1. So there we go. Now we can jump to this. Now, I do know, I don't know how long it takes or where it appears, but I do know that Dig Dug does have a kill screen, which is like saying, you know, like, you know, your car is going to need an engine rebuild after 500,000 miles. Like, I've never owned a car that went 500,000 miles, so it's such a moot point for me, you know, so... I don't know when or where or how long one has to play Dig Dug to get to a kill screen, but I promise you that we won't see one tonight. so that will not be an issue. Seems like around 4,000 points for the way I'm doing level 1. It's kind of the... Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold that guy a little bit longer. Kill that dude. Let's just get this rock. I always enjoyed... I never knew if this was a technical issue, if this was intentional, what, but that the music only plays when you're moving. So if you can hear the music. I always wondered if that was like in the loop, you know what I mean? Like when you write a game and you have a processing loop that goes through, like if whatever plays the music is in the wrong place, like if it's in that loop, because it doesn't really make sense that the music wouldn't play all the time, you know what I mean? Don't you come down here. Actually, if you guys all come down here. Oh, not you. And a little too high up for that. We'll take it. So he's making a run for the exit, and I'm making a run for the bonus. And who will it? Barely. Okay, you guys are hurting my only Dig Dug feeling. Okay, give him a little room to breathe. But yeah, I have noticed, like, it's easy to get caught up in these weird things where you're like, hey, I'll hold this guy here for 5 minutes while that other guy eventually comes around, you know. And then he'll come, and then you're doing all this stupid stuff like this. And while you're doing that, you end up getting killed. Like right now. When you could have beat the level and just moved on, you know? See, when that last thing appears... Are you kidding me? You're a moron, O'Hara. Alright, so this is, like I said, this is kind of a gimme level. When those two guys make it to that thing, go up here. Sometimes I'll give them a 1-2 just for good measure, but I think that you'll catch them all either way. Now, this guy's going to give me issues. Yep. I saw that coming. Thought there was a bonus hiding under that guy. Old Fire was trying to keep my money. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pause on this rock. Which I paused so long that it didn't do anything. And then I'm going to not pause on that one, which did get that guy. Okay, so last 2 times I've dug a trench down there that killed me. So let's try something different, huh? I see you. And I missed my bonus. Well, I didn't die, but that's not really the way I would have liked to have done that. If I could turn back time. Sure, there's a new album coming out of here. Ah, I knew that guy was going to do that. Got me around my stupid Dig Dug face. You want to bring any friends to this party? Because I got... You want to come down? Oh, 30,000. All right, so watch this. Hit F7. Spot 1. There we go. Welcome to Dig Dug. Dig Dug is an exciting new game brought to you in arcades by Atari, developed by Namco. It is an exciting game in which it is a puzzle game in which you create your own maze by digging through dirt and using your air pump to deal with enemies such as pukas and figars. Carrot for you. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, there's really no, you're right. There's no, like, easy way. Like, you don't, Mario, it's not like there's no timer. You don't die of old age. Okay, so that was a case right there where I was pressing diagonal up instead of straight up and down. And I just kept going in the same direction. So it's kind of, at the end of the day. Okay, if we press F7 and 1. Welcome to Dig Dug, the exciting new game from Namco and Atari. In Dig Dug, you play as Dig Dug, and you use your air pump to defeat enemies such as figars and pukas by inflating them. What's going on? Hey, Drone Doctor, how are you doing? I've not seen you around in a while. I hope everything is going okay. I figure all the drones have melted this summer. I like whenever we have new weather terms now. There's terms that just seem to come out of nowhere. Like I don't remember as a kid hearing about being in a heat dome. But now I'm in a heat dome. That's a new thing. That's another thing we needed, was a heat dome. Oh boy, I kind of messed up. I killed everybody too fast. So now I'm not going to be able to get my bonus here. But then they said, hey, the heat dome is going away temporarily. But I don't know why. I don't know what causes the heat dome to come and go. Okay, this might be actually good if I can pull this off. Okay. There we go. Now here's what I'm talking about. So you get them lit up like that, and then you move to the side for the double point. Okay. Okay, this is the one that I die on every time, and my patterns are not working, so I'm trying a new pattern. How's that pattern working? What happened? I was in a dig-dug coma. Okay, let's see. Which one of these guys is going to jump out of the dirt to kill me first? It's that guy. Oh. I was watching Figar the whole time. Let's do it again. That'd be cute. Will he do it again? Yeah, he will. Getting an extra man in this game is like getting a spare tire for your jalopy. What's the point? What's the point, Dig Dug? Ay, ay, ay. Turn the air conditioning off on Saturday. You're not in Oklahoma. You're not in Oklahoma. You were in Oklahoma for a while, weren't you, Buck? They use terms here right now like, we're getting a break from the heat. It's only going to be 98 today. Why do I keep going to that same spot? It's like there's a little thing that says, come here if you want death. And then I'm like, hey, that sounds like a deal. Why not? I'll take a cucumber. So, why would I do that over 400, 500 points? Welcome to Dig Dug. Alright. Hey, look at that. See how quick that starts like that? That's so much better. But it doesn't really give your brain time to reset. Like, I'm still worked up on the last game. I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Where maybe if you had to wait, you had to go get a quarter to put in. Okay, I got a better idea. I'm going to kill that rock. And then, when I get this rock, then both rocks will be done. Ooh. Well, that was not good. It's not a good idea. Nope. Can I catch him? Ay, ay, ay. $8 p.m. and over 100. Yeah. This is actually, like, we've had, like, a couple of cool days in a row, but, you know, again, cool is, oh, man. Oh, I did not think that was going to work. That was a little too close for Dig Dug comfort, as I like to say. And I say that all the time. Sometimes I'll be driving down the interstate, you know, a car will, like, almost clip my fender, and I'll be like, that's a little too close for Dig Dug comfort. I'll say puka. That'd be good. I'm going to start saying puka. Man. Or another one. What the Figar? I'm going to watch that guy. Yeah. Oh, see, that's my bad. I was holding diagonal again. The old 4-way, 8-way joystick thing. And this is, the one thing about this joystick that I'm using, it is, like, well used. It's not like a brand new joystick, you know, so it's a little slop. You normally don't like lining up two Figars like that because one will come in with the fire. I've had a couple of people ask me where the van life videos are, because I haven't posted a van life video. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was reading chat and it's just, you guys have met me. I can't multitask. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that either. Oh, no, don't do that. Just a list of things not to do. Welcome to Dig Dug, an exciting new arcade game. Almost said by Taito. I like saying Taito. But now see that guy right there. He'll get you. Oh, that was not good. That was like making the best out of a bad situation is what that was. Okay, that's not my pattern for this level. I'm just going rogue now. Now I'm just doing random stuff. I'm just going rogue. I'm off script, people. Right in the face. I just walked by him. I was like, surely that guy won't. I guess he will. I guess surely he will. I shouldn't have called him Shirley. Yeah, this joystick is slightly squirrely, but I mean, it's a situation where it's not squirrely enough where it's unplayable, just squirrely enough where I need to be paying attention. Okay, so we got a couple guys down here. Guy down here. We got this guy up here. Alright. Okay, now this is the level that I have screwed up every time. And let's not break a good tradition we've got going. Okay, so instead of going up to that corner, we're gonna go down. Try something a little different. But again, if you're gonna get in a shootout, the further you go down in the dirt, the better off you are because you get so much more points. Okay, now this is one. Round 4 is like all bets are off. It's like you just gotta. I really like to get that zucchini or cucumber, whatever that is. And let's go. This is a situation where I'm going to get killed because I'm trying to get some points. Just like that. I just said it. I called it. I'm Babe Ruth. I called my own shot. I was like... Called it. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some easy points here. If we don't get to 20,000, I'm going to eat broken glass. What a weird threat I just made to myself. Nope. Come on, give me that 200 points. Come back here. You give me them 200 points up. Okay, slight pause. Okay, no pause. Okay. And then actually, let's just shoot him out there. Because I want that. I need some eggplant. I was like, I don't remember how old I was before I figured out that the flowers up there represented what level I was on. So again, if you're going to just run, you might as well run through dirt, get a few extra points, although, you know, I've literally seen people that are like point pushing on this game and they're like, here's my pattern where I get every piece of dirt. Okay, now if you get right there, you can get through there without them coming to get you. Okay, all right, you want some? You want some? Come get some. Okay, now that guy's gonna come. That was just a mistake on my part. I didn't flip around quick enough. That 28,000 did not happen. None of this happened. You're getting sleepy. You've seen none of this. I need like a gallon of Monster Energy drink to kind of get this back up. My reflexes are getting slow in my old age. I can feel, of course, my vision is does not help the situation. It is actually not a BS thing. Like it's a big factor in playing games for me these days. But definitely reflexes. I feel like I can feel it as I get older. I can feel like thinking, like I see something, but I don't react to it. Like I go, oh, that guy was coming and I should have got him, but I just went the wrong way, or I just didn't pull something, didn't pull the joystick quick enough. Okay, if you dum-dums don't all line up. Okay. No, you come up here. I had plans for you. Where's your brother? Not you. Oh, and then nobody wants to come this way. Literally nobody. Thank you. Oh. I didn't see the guy that had escaped. I was like, why did the level just not end just now? Okay. No, don't you come over here. You ain't invited to that rock party. That was another example of me doing the joystick the wrong way. Okay. And that's an example of, like I was talking about a minute ago, where all those guys in the when the level originally started did not have access to Dig Dug. I can't remember if did I already trigger the bonus. Yeah, I did. I want to try holding down the button. That was one of the things I saw something online that said you can press the button repeatedly or hold down the button. I guess you can hold down the button. I never played this game that way. Oh, no. No, you stay over there. Is round 4, is this the one that's the all-for-one brawl? I think it is. Seeing that guy up there. Sometimes you just think you want to try something new. And then you go, hey, I wonder how that worked out. Welcome to Dig Dug. An exciting new game. By Taito. I don't know if this is the best pattern. I mean, this pattern's not really working all that great for me, to be honest with you, running through these two guys. Sometimes it does. Worked okay that time. Now this is the old race. That guy's going, like I said, that guy's going for the top. I'm running to get that rock. And then I gotta try to... Oh! Look at that. Stinky bug, it's Dig Dug. We didn't really get to that. We're still workshopping our catchphrase. That was stupid. Well, we'll just get our points 10 points at a time. Look at us racking up that high score. 10, 20, 30, 40. See, I don't like that guy. That guy's not helping. But that was actually a better approach than last time. Come on, everybody. It's going to be a rock concert. And guess who's going to play? Boulder Rama. Okay, so watch this. You can be on that bonus thing and it won't give it to you. It's not fair. If there's two things that aren't fair, it's Dig Dug and life. Okay, that's a little soon for that, don't you think, fellas? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm a rock of Gibraltar. Okay, now this is the one I screw up on every time. Let's just kill you. Let's just... What happened? What happened? How did that happen? That doesn't seem right. Okay, you're coming for me. You're coming for me. What did I do? Oh, I was facing the wrong way. Let's just lose all my lives on an easy level. That'd be super freaking awesome. What are we doing here? This is like those YouTube videos. First time look at Dig Dug. I've never seen this game before. It's an interesting concept. It appears that there are rocks and dirt do it like that? You want to do it like that? Consider yourself Doug. Get off the rug. It's Dig Dug. It's not, Oh, wait, this isn't the pattern where I'm supposed to do it on this one. That was stupid. 29,000. We're getting worse, folks. Welcome to Dig Dug. Thanks, everybody, for joining the stream tonight. Tonight we're going to be playing Dig Dug. This is a 1 or 2 person maze game, but in an ironic twist, we make the maze in this game. Probably should just kill that guy because I'm not going to get this bonus in my head, maybe. And the bonus, I forgot the carrot's only 400. No, wait. Too far away. You're so far away from me. You're so far, I just can't see. There's a copyright strike. They're going to be like, whoa, did you have Dire Straits on the show? No, it was just me, bro. Just me. You're so far away from me. Why am I singing it like Rocky? Yo, Adrian, you're so far away. So, oh, I wanted that turnip. I never wanted it. Oh, is that a turnip or an onion? Never wanted an onion so bad in my life. Especially when it looks like a turnip. Yo, Adrian, you're like so far away from me. What voice is that? It's not Rocky. I don't know what it is. It's just drunk Dig Dug guy. Okay, you guys want to play down here? Or we'll play down here. No, you want to run away. Give me them dirt points. Yes, 200 points. You're so far away. Don't even know why you're so far away from me. Do I have everybody in the scope? Yeah, there's that guy, there's that guy, there's that guy. Alright. Oh, he doubled back! You're not supposed to act like that, Puka. My name is Puka. I live on this dirt floor. I live downstairs from you. Yes, I think I've killed you before. This is going way too fast. I'm not going to make it to that rock. I wanted to make it to that rock. Okay, let's not get him riled up right off the bat. Hello? Hello? Oh. Not a good game. This one is not a, this one's not a good, not a world record pace, let's say. Oh, I went on the wrong side. That didn't work, and that didn't work. And, hello, welcome to Dig Dug, the exciting new game from Namco. It's a team-up between Namco and Taito. Now, you know, when I do all this tomfoolery and try to do this and make this big thing, I get like 4,000 points total, if everything goes right. And I wonder what my score would be if I just killed everything and just moved on with my life. You know what I mean? Okay. And now I'm watching 3 guys. I mean, this is like a lot of effort for nothing. For a carrot. Look what I will do for a carrot. Ridiculous. Come on. Stupid. If I don't get 20,000 on this man, I will eat a carrot. I'm 99% sure there are no carrots in this house. Although, oh, don't do that. This is going poorly. Well, don't you go that way, stooge. Fine. Fine. All right. Watch this. I really wanted to get that Figar in there too. Didn't work out for me. Didn't work out. Like a lot of plans. Kind of like life sometimes. It just doesn't work out. You're like, Mom, I'm moving out. I'm gonna go to school and get a degree in rock dropping. I'm gonna clean these streets up with Figars and Pukas. Well, that was weird. You see him up there? He's like doing a moonwalk. And then it doesn't work out. You know? You wanted it to. Stuff happened. Oh, now I see that guy. See, that was me reacting to a bad news situation. That was me not... I mean, I was reacting. I was just reacting poorly to a bad news situation. I tried to get out. That's me not reacting quickly. Let's just avoid that guy over there. How about we let him come over? We'll take care of that. That should... Oh, I thought that would free us up for that. Just nothing to say. All right. Let's focus. This is a 40,000 point game right here. And why start at 40? I mean, I'd like to say 50. Okay, I just blew that guy up for no reason. So, let's just... You know what? This is a game where we don't use our patterns. This is all new patterns. Maybe that's a problem. We got a little too soft in with our old patterns. Okay, so I got 3,500, and when I did all that rigmarole, I got 4,000 something. So this is just not really worth that much. It's not worth my time, bro. Okay, that's a joystick issue. Cause like, here's the thing with the joystick when it does that, you know, is I'm like, why is my guy going? It's like I think, like in my head, I'm like, okay, now go right, and then I'm like, why am I not going right? And I'm still not going right, and I'm holding the joystick right. Dude, 40,000. We're on track for a 40,000 point game. We're not gonna worry about shenanigans, and we're not gonna worry about lining people up and killing them with rocks. mean, if it happens, it happens. It's natural. I mean, if it happens natural, like, bro, if it just happens like naturally, then it happens. Just gotta go with the waves, bro. We're on track. Look at this. Okay. So normally I would try to lead that guy over. I'd try to lead that guy, but you know what? I'm not doing that this time. We're not doing all that. Oh, man. Nope. Not enough time. Just gotta ride the waves, bro. Okay. Here's my new theory, is that we're gonna get more points if we get to the higher levels. So, I mean, you can't not take the points when they come. But, oh, hello, Miss Dig Dug. What happened? What happened? Why did I die? Okay, is this the level? Yes, this is my level. Round 5. I gotta remember that. Round 5. Round 5, we're using my pattern. At least for that part. No, I couldn't avoid it. It was unavoidable. I got distracted because I had a pitcher of or a mug of Kool-Aid show up. Let's see. Oh, it looks like what are we talking about? Is this Diablo 4? The Stallone character in Death Race. Oh, what was that guy? He was the cowboy. No, was he the cowboy? No, he was the. I can't think of his name now. All right. All I really remember is Frankenstein. My face. No one can see my face. No one wants to see your face. Welcome to Dig Dug, an exciting new game from Namco, in which players must create their own maze to navigate. See, that's again. When the joystick does that, it makes that part really hard. But I do like that all those dudes are coming. Oh, I don't like that that dude's coming. So what'd that get? One guy? Yeah, see, not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, 40,000 or bust. I'd like 50. I had this, when I was in high school years, the late high school, early college years, I listened to a lot of gangster rap. And one was this guy named Spice One. I don't know if you know who Spice One is. He was one of those guys that, like a lot of them, came and went. He was big, and then he wasn't. And anyway, there's a lot of things in my life that I've just like pulled quotes from, you know. I mentioned this during the Pee Wee Herman thing. Like, there's just things that from Pee Wee's Big Adventure that I still say to this day. It just became a part of my vocabulary, you know. I don't even think about it. Like, when I say it, it's not like I say, like, oh yeah, I forgot that's for Pee Wee's Big Adventure. It's just, that's just the way I talk. Like, when I say, you know, let's see what Madame Ruby sees. It's just part of that, you know. But anyway, the Spice One, and I don't even know what. I'm sure he has many albums, and I had one. You know, that's how it was back then. CDs were expensive. You know, you couldn't buy them all like you can now. You didn't get them all. You just got a couple. And anyway, there's this line. It's a whole song about how he is like rolling through a neighborhood about to kill all these people. It's like he's about to do drive-bys and stuff, right? I mean, it's a really violent-y kind of song, right? And there's this line, it's like super heavy, you know, and he's like, I mean, the whole vibe is, this is a bad dude, right? Like, that's the vibe. And he's talking about, I mean, literally, like, I really want to paint this picture. He's talking about, like, which gun is he going to use to kill these people? Like, should I do it with my AK? Like, that's a line, you know? And so, anyway, there's a reason I'm setting this up, is because he says, he's talking about how tough he is and how this thing is going down. He says, I'm rolling thicker than a milkshake, which right off the bat that's a tough sell line, right? Like, you're like, it's kind of like, well, I'll tell you in a second, but there's an LL Cool J line that I've referred to. I've probably mentioned it on this stream, but anyway, he says, I'm rolling thicker than a milkshake. And then the next line is, I like to eat crab, but I prefer steak. And I mean, literally the line before that is how he says, you know, homie fix a die is what I heard him yell. I mean, it's literally like he is actively involved in a drive-by. I'm rolling thicker than a milkshake. I like to eat crab, but I prefer steak. Oh, I didn't see poop. And so, I've always liked that line. And the thing is, the way that my brain works, everybody that knows me knows this. I'm sure Steel Rat would tell you this without a doubt. And my parents make fun of me for it. Is that it's like I have I have not in the sense that people use it like an emotional trigger, but I get triggered by, like, if you say, like when I say to myself, when I go, let's see, then I just say, what Madam Ruby see. It's like a trigger where my brain just wants to connect those two phrases. It's hard to explain, but once I hear the first one, it's like I almost have to say the second one. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's not Tourette's, but it feels like some sort of verbal situation, you know? So anyway, anytime, like if we're going to Brahms, we're going to McDonald's or whatever, and my wife is like, I'm getting a milkshake, you know? And I've heard the phrase. She's like, blah, 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 getting a milkshake. And then I go, I like to eat crab, but I prefer steak. And she's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you like, we just ate dinner. What are you talking about? You didn't have crab. And I'm like, no, it's just a song. It's just a thing I say. I like to eat crab, but I prefer steak. And first of all, it's just so out of context. It's like it's too late in rap. All right, let's see if I can do this with this joystick. There we go. That worked. In early, early 80s rap, you know what I mean? You were just like, well, whatever rhymes. I got bamboozled. Whatever rhymed, you know what I mean? It didn't have to really make sense. It was just, you know, there was a lot of, see, this is gonna, bad situation. Bad situation. About to happen. Bad situation. What am I said I was gonna do 40,000. All right. So here's the deal. Let's not set up no kills. Let's just take care of business. Let's do some TCB. That's right. I'm rolling thicker than a milkshake. I like to eat crab, but oh, 40,000. All right. Oh, I don't have any pattern at all for this. Okay, I can't have that dragger guy come down here because I'm in trouble already. Okay. Okay, I just feel like I'm running for my life at the moment right now. I don't feel as though I'm rolling as thick as a milkshake. I feel like I'm a watered down classic limeade crystal light. I'm rolling as thick as watered down. Okay, the joystick kind of did that thing, but it's okay because that dude's leaving, and I want this bonus. Did I already lose the bonus? Yeah, because that would have been a lot of points. Maybe I got it. Okay, what's going on in this level here? Whoa, did you see that guy? That guy would have burned my face off. Okay, let's take you out. Like, stuff is starting to happen too fast for me to have a plan. Yeah, I couldn't get away from that dude. Alright. So we had almost a run at a big boy score. I mean, a big boy score, like, for tonight, not in real life. You know what? I've been OCD would not be the worst thing I've been diagnosed with. All right, 47, which is not a good score, but it has been for tonight. So one of my favorite, and I've told this on streams before. One of my favorite rap lyrics is from, I mean, as far as that sort of thing, like rolling thicker than a milkshake, is from LL Cool J's "I'm Bad," which is literally, I mean, if you weren't from that era, it's hard to set the stage, but it was literally an era where people just made songs about like how tough they were, like. I thought that was enough to do that, but no, things have gone bad. Things went poorly. And now I got less than 2,000 points. So that is kind of significant. So now I'm going to try to get these guys stacked up a little bit. Okay, that went great, I'd say. That was perfect. And now I've got 900 guys here between me and my bonus thing, which I'm never going to get. But let's try something kooky right here. I mean, I wouldn't say it went great. But there's still some meat on the bone here. I mean, not much. Look at me, 10 points, 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 10 points. So anyway, in LL Cool J's "I'm Bad," which is literally a song where he just talks about how bad he is. I'm bad, all the rappers know. When I get to the set, they say, oh, yo, there he goes. The paycheck's large, Mr. Bogart's in charge. It's such a dumb song. But the two lines that I love from that song are, one is, when he says, I'm the baddest. I'm taking out all rookies, so forget Oreos, eat Cool J cookies, I'm bad. Like that's your threat. That you're gonna make people I feel like there's a guy coming for me. There it is. I felt that guy in the dirt. Okay, so what I need is that guy and that that was my soul leaving my body. Did you hear it? It's like my death rattle. There's about to be another one. There you go. Eat some Cool J cookies, you dummies. Why did I come all the way down for that rock? But he also says in the song, I'm notorious. That means I reign supreme. No, I'm the baddest. That means I'm reign supreme and I'm notorious. I'll crush you like a jelly bean. Which again, I mean, it really, the song is like, it's 87, it's late 87. You know, it's within 6 months of NWA, whose hit single, F the Police. They were not threatening. Imagine if NWA had come out and their hit single was, we're going to crush the police like the jelly beans they are. Like it just wouldn't have had, you know, the same impact. So, but it was that I always point to that song and that lyric as the cusp between like fun 80s rap and don't you try to get me, and gangster rap and like fun 80s rap. It's like that, there's this little window and it changed right in between those two. And then Spice, oh, that didn't work. And then Spice 1 was kind of both. There's no way that should have worked. That should be a moment. Okay, round 7. What level is this? This is a death level, right? This is one where everybody's just coming to kill me. Come on. Probably should have went the other way in retrospect. I'm about to crush this guy like a jelly bean. Like literally, except for just with a giant rock. What in earth? What in the orange earth am I doing? Okay, there you go. You want to do it down here? We'll do it down here. You want to do it up there? Well. Dumb. Dumb. Need to catch those guys. Oh, you wanted to breathe some fire on Daddy. No, no. Oh, he came around the... Came in through the back room window. Oh, copyright strike. Sorry, Beatles. Alright, welcome to Dig Dug. Alright, now we're going to do a whole different plan. Watch this. I'm just going to make up a new pattern. Watch me get killed right here. Welcome to Dig Dug, the exciting new game from Namco and Taito and Atari and Nintendo. After meeting all the giants came together, the board of Intellivision, ColecoVision were brought in, That guy's gonna kill me. Welcome to Dig Dug. Okay, we're not gonna do that anymore. Okay, let's buckle down here. Michael Bolton, we're gonna need you to focus up. Come on, Michael Bolton. Alright. Who's that guy coming? You're coming. You want some? You want some? I know you're coming. Where are you going? Okay, this is a ridiculous amount of... Oh. Alright, we'll take it. 4,000! Alright, 4,000 is a good score for level 1. We're gonna accept that. We're not gonna accept that. Unacceptable. I feel like I'm going to implement on the stream some sort of physical punishment for myself when I do stupid things. Something that will maybe wrap my knuckles. I don't know. A ruler, like a spring-loaded ruler that would whack me when I do dumb stuff. So, let's work on that. Let's workshop that a little bit. Need a hug? It's Dig Dug. That guy's so close to me. He's gonna jump through there. All I want is my mushroomy rooms. Move. Yeah, too late. How do I come down here? No, that'd be much too easy. That worked great. And then he didn't just run away. He's back for more. Back for more. Just like the rat song. You don't away. You're back for more. We had a good stream Saturday night. We played cover tunes. And we had some interesting cover tunes. We had some hits. We had some unique songs. I deserve that. I deserve 4,000 points. I've earned it. I've earned it. I drive a Dodge Stratus. If you know that Saturday Night Live, there's a Saturday Night Live skit with Will Ferrell, where he's like, the whole family just fighting at the dinner table. They're all shouting at each other. And okay, I die here every time. Let's do it a little different there. There we go. And the family's just having this huge fight at the dinner table, you know. And I was hoping one would come back. And anyway, they're all yelling at each other. And then when they stop yelling, Will Ferrell's still yelling. And he's the only one talking. He goes, I drive a Dodge Stratus. I'm gonna die. I knew it. Too much horseplay there trying to get that cucumber. That guy almost got me again. I can't remember. Was our strategy this time to... No, don't even... sometimes I do that. I chase after him in the dirt, and then I touch him and it kills me. Okay. Now, let's try this. 1001. Okay. No pause on that guy. And then we just line them up here. Never quite get to the eggplant, but... And then I ran into that guy. I ran into that guy. Why'd you let me do that? Why'd you guys let me do that? I gotta, you know what? I gotta let it. Next time I'm gonna let it play out. Do the countdown because I'm not getting the break between the games. The mental, my brain's all dig-duggy. My mind's going north and south. They weren't one. That's why the bottle didn't break, Wang. That was worth a lot of effort to get that one guy. That was worth a lot of effort to get that no guy. Oh! I ran into that guy. That was worth it for a carrot. Come on. Water. Water. Come on, Rocky. That was almost a disaster. That's messed everything up. So now we're just winging it. Alright. Let's go down here in the trenches. We're going to go drop this rock over here. We're going to get this bonus. And we're going to focus up like Michael Bolton. Get out of the way of that rock. You're not getting away. That's the kind of guy I am. I will hunt you down and explode you. That'd be a good threat, did they make a Cobra 2? Did Stallone make Cobra 2? I will hunt you down and explode you. That's really an Arnold voice. It's not really a... Maybe it could be a Terminator 17 line. I will hunt you down and explode you. I'm the original Terminator. You know what? I would do my good impressions. I don't have any. That almost was a tragedy before things began. Okay, don't need your be up in my biz. All right. Okay. Welcome to level 5. If every level could be level 5 and I could just do this one pattern over and over, think how great things would be. See, this is dumb. That guy's coming so fast. Yeah, that was the wiser move. That was the let's save a man move. Okay, well, what do we got? 1001? Is that long enough? I guess I got him. And then we're back to the old standoff. And I had enough time to get that. That's alright. That's alright. The eggplant was worth way more than that nonsense. Okay, this is the kill or be killed level. This is no nonsense pantyhose. Yeah, alright. I'll give you that game. Okay, that was just stupid on my part. That was stupid. And that was almost stupid again. Okay, that's right. I'm going to get a cheap kill right here. If I erase that guy. Good job, O'Hare. Lost my bonus. Lost a man. And I really need that guy to just break loose. I want to break free. You know what it is? It's almost a Hans and Franz voice. It's not a real Schwarzenegger voice. Hear me now, believe me later. We will pump you up. Oh, oh. Yeah. Well, you know it's tight when the chair moves. I just scooch my chair around. Man. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let it flow out for a minute. All right. I gotta break 40,000. And that's, I gotta break 50,000. That's the whole reason we're here. Why are we here? What are we doing what we're doing? Okay, let's focus up. No more reading the chat during the game. No more, it's just Zen mode. I am the Terminator. Sarah Connor. Sarapuka. Okay. Good. Hold this guy at bay for just a minute. Okay. I want at least 4,000 points on this level. There's 4,500. 4910. We'll take that. Okay. Focusing up. No talking. No chat. Nobody chat. I'm just kidding. Everybody can chat. That's ridiculous. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's alright, though. We're focusing. I was telling my kids the other day, they were talking about their experiences in grade school lunch. And I said, when I was in grade school lunch, we weren't allowed to talk until the last 5 minutes of lunch. And my kids were like, that's not true. And I said, that is 100% true. Is that they would say no talking during lunch. And then until the last 5 minutes. I really wanted that bonus. That's okay, because we're focusing now. We're not making crazy, irrational decisions. Not even going to chase that guy. I'm just going to dig in the dirt, enjoy my life down here.
What are you doing?
And
Says to always keep your gun loaded.
Oh, hey, welcome to the show. This is not always what we do. This is what we do is really I give expert advice on classic games, and I do that by a technique I call showing how not to play games. So sometimes, like, you'll say, like, what happens if you play Dig Dug, let's say, and you make a lot of wrong decisions? I'll show you that. Like, I think the best, sometimes we learn from our mistakes, and I want you all to learn from my mistakes. So that's why I do it. I mean, could I set the world record? Sure. I mean, could, you know. But what would you learn from that? I mean, when you play, you're not going to be this good. And so you're going to be like, you know, but what do we do in these situations like when we do stupid stuff? That's why I do it. That's why I put Dig Dug in peril constantly, is so you can see how to recover from tight situations. So I hope that makes it a little bit more clear. So when I'm doing bad moves or dying and things like that, it's really for you all. $50,000 is the goal. 50,000 is the shoot. What we're shooting for. If I get 50,000, I will buy everybody a custom Dig Dug rock, and I will write Dig Dug on it. Didn't really need to go down that way. Anybody else want a limp? You want a limp? Yeah, I lost my bonus. That was a Beverly Hills. Was that 48 hours? Eddie Murphy shoots a guy in the bar in the leg. Anybody else want a limp? That's a good line. Okay, this is free for all level. This is where stuff gets out of hand. Yeah. I got it on this level. My tendency is to go down to that corner. And then my tendency is to get killed. Okay, I don't need that guy chasing me through the dirt. Yeah. I did the same thing. I just talked about how I shouldn't go to that corner, and then to demonstrate. See, this is what I talk about. This is why I do this stream. Is I wanted to show you guys, like, just because I did it once, you were like, well, maybe it was intentional. No. And then I did it again, and I lost 3 guys on one level on round 7, which is should be an easy round. Okay, who do we got coming down? You. We'll deal with you. Who wants some? You want some? Let's see. They're going to surround me. This is a thing where I should know better. I should leave this guy alone, but I can't. I can't. Because I'm on my last man, and I promised a 50,000 point game. Promised it. And if there's one thing you should know about when I promise a score in a game, it is that it almost never happens. You're coming faster than you. Oh, don't get on me. You go that way. Oh, I lost my bell pepper or whatever that is. Man. I need those points. Okay. So when it goes to the dark, this 3rd level, I have no plan. I have no plan, and I am in trouble. I'm in trouble already. I was trying to get out of that. All right. Oh, man. You know, the empty nest thing, I mean, for me, it was literally a snap. You know what I mean? It was like 24 hours. Like there were 2 kids here, and then 24 hours later there were no kids here. They both moved out together, And, it's not like they moved like 1,000 miles away. They moved, 20 minutes away. So so it's not like they were like, we got to get everything. We got to get a U-Haul. They just took what they wanted. They're like, all right, bye. And then they just left. And then that was that. So, yeah, it's, it's kind of like it was very sudden, you know what I mean? And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Like, I have two modes, when I'm alone. And the first is like super productive mode. And I will be like, I'm going to record 50 podcasts today. I'm going to clean the garage. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, But, and I've learned this about myself, that mode only happens with planning. Like that mode, I never just sit around the house and I'm like, what can I do now? What can I do now? That's just not how I work. So the other mode is I'm going to do nothing. Oh no. So the other mode is I'm not going to do anything, right? And what happens is like I'm here by myself, and then I go, hey, I'm going to play some Dig Dug, or I'm going to watch Unsolved Mysteries, or I'm going to watch cartoons, and I sit here, or I have what I call the loop, which is, a lot of these things do point to some OCD tendencies, but I do this thing called the loop, where I'll have Chrome open, and I go and I refresh Facebook to look what's happening on Facebook, and then I refresh Twitter, and then I refresh Instagram, and then I refresh Discord. Sometimes I refresh Threads, but I signed up for Threads, and Threads has issues. But, and then I have a couple forums I check, and then, if it's a slow day, I'll check Reddit, but I'm not really a big Reddit guy. And then by the time I get to that, I go, I wonder if there's anything new on Facebook. And then I go back and I refresh Facebook. And I will sit there and it's like my brain gets caught in this loop of going through the tabs, F5, and going through that. And then I'll look and I'll be like, wow, it's been 3 hours. And I'm just sitting here like not doing anything, just, just not refreshing stuff. I mean, not doing anything. You're just like stuck in this little this loop, you know what I mean? And so anyway, so when previously, like if last month my wife and kids went to New York City, my wife had a business meeting in New York City, and the kids said, hey, they wanted to go, so they all went. And so I was here by myself for almost a week, right? And so some days I'll write a list, and I'll be like, here's all the things I want to do. And they don't have to be big things, but they just have to be things. One was clean the trash cans out. By the way, my wife has made fun of me because there's literally one of those Geico commercials or whatever about this. Clean all the trash cans with the power washer. But it wasn't just... it wasn't like I'm like being like super anal and cleaning the trash cans. It was because one of the trash cans had maggots. So I had to spray it all out, put bleach in it, do that whole process. But also some of the trash cans in the house nobody's been using liners in. So they got gunk and stuff on it, So, but I'm just like, clean trash cans. Take out all the trash. Go hang my laundry, just this list. And then I'm like, okay, so what do I do today? And I'm like, oh, I got this list, bang, 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 bang. And I knock the list out. But when I don't have the list, that's when it's like super lazy mode. And I'm just like, what, and time just goes by. Okay. So that is like the two modes that I get into when the whole family goes on vacation and I'm at home. Right. But here's the problem. Now that the kids are gone, it's only me and my wife. So if she says, hey, I'm going to go over to my mom's for a couple hours, she goes over, all of a sudden I'm in that mode. I'm in the mode where I'm like, oh, I'm home alone. What do I do? Do I kill 2 hours, or do I have a list? But the thing is, I wasn't ready for it. When my wife says I'm going on vacation or going on a trip, then I go, oh, she's going to be gone next week. Here's a list of things, that I could do. Right. But it's just like all of a sudden there's a lot of alone time. And even when we're both here, a lot of times she's in her office working on her business stuff, and I'm in here working on stuff or whatever. So the empty nest isn't like where you're like, oh, we're gonna be living here and like doing all this stuff that we wanted to do before, but the kids won't be here, so we can go back to that. It's not that. What the empty nest has turned out is like now you're by yourself, and so that becomes a thing of like, how do you want to fill your time? I mean, we're all going to die. Like we're all like, this is morbid. This is taking a strange turn. Dig Dug, if one thing Dig Dug teaches us in life is that sooner or later we're all going to die. So we all have this finite amount of time, you know what I mean? And so that's like, some people build model trains and some people do have models and some people do this, but it's whatever. It's like, but what you got to do is you got to find that stuff that you can do by yourself. And that's what, and it's not like some huge paradigm shift in my life or anything. It's not like that. It's just, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, the empty nest thing to be like, hey, now me and my wife are going to be together all the time. We're going to be on the couch. We're going to go with this. And we do lots of stuff together. But when there are 4 people in the house and 1 leaves or 2 leaves, there's still 2 or 3 people there. But then when the kids move out, there's only 2 people in the house. So every time one person leaves, you're by yourself. That's what I hadn't anticipated, So that is the part that is taken for me a little bit of getting used to. And so one of the things that I've thought about is, maybe I need to always have a list going. Maybe I need to always be writing down little projects like that. And then, as if Susan says, oh, I got to go, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm like, okay. And then I can refer to that list because let's face it, most of the things on the list are not time sensitive, and I'll give you one other example of a list like that. Oh man, I missed that dude. I implemented this thing about a year ago and it has turned out to work really great, and it is called my first of the month list. And so, we all have those things like, I mean, just as an example, like cleaning out the filters on the air conditioner or changing the batteries on smoke detector, those sorts of things. And some of those things we have times associated with, right? Like, they say, okay, well, like you're supposed to change the batteries on your smoke detector when the seasons change, right? Or when you do the time change, right? When you set your clocks forward and back, you're supposed to check the batteries on your smoke detectors. And so that's a good reminder. But, there's a lot of things that I'm supposed to do more frequently than that, that I just don't, this is a dumb example, but I got a couple of servers that run at the house that I don't reboot or patch. I don't think about, you know what I mean? And so I came out with this list, called the first of the month list. And I need that guy there. And I wrote a little list like in Google Docs, or what, and it doesn't have to be Google Docs. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or electronic. You can do it however you want. And, then I put a reminder on my, calendar, on Google Calendar, that shows up on the first of every month, and it says first of the month list. So when the calendar thing goes off, I'll give you one example that's on there is, we bought due to winter storms, some of you guys that may remember this, if you're in Oklahoma, you remember it, but you may remember it from blog posts or whatever, is we had some real bad winter weather a couple years ago, and I ended up losing power for almost a week, and it was real bad. In fact, my water pipes burst, and so I ended up having my water turned off. So we were here. My wife was out of town, and I was here with kids, and we had no water, we had no power, and it was a little spooky. And not only that, but because of the way where my house sits and stuff, we had these snow drifts, and the snow drifts had like basically covered the back of my car to where I could not get out of my driveway. I mean, it was like up over the bumper. Like I wasn't going to dig out, 4 or 5 foot of snow. So anyway, I bought a generator. And I was like, I'm not going to get stuck like that where we have no power, So I bought this generator. Well, I know other people that have had generators and, then they don't start it. They don't do all this. And then when the power goes out, then they don't work, right? So on the first of the month list is start the generator, let it run for 15 minutes. And so on the first of every month, I go get the generator out. I start it up. My generator has I messed up my pattern here, and now it's going to kill me. Yeah, there was no... I got to stay out of that corner. Come on, dum-dum. So anyway, I mean, it's not any big deal, but my generator has an electric start, but you have to charge it up, and the battery for the starter lasts for like 2 months, let's say. So, I mean, I can go 1 month and it's fine, but if I let it sit for 2 months, then the electric starter doesn't work and I have to pull start it. And it's a very easy pull start. I mean, it's a new generator, so it's it's not temperamental or anything. Anyway, the point of all that is I don't want the generator to sit for years and not start and then not work when I need it. I'm so messed up here. Yeah, there was just no getting out of that. Okay, this is round 7. Round 7, last game, if you recall, I lost a bunch of people. So what I want to do is build this little trap here where they can't come get me through the dirt. That kind of worked, actually. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to try to... See how angry that guy is? That's why you're extinct, you dum-dum. Well, that was stupid. This is dumber. Yeah, that was dumb. Right into my own death. All right. So, anyway, first of the month list. It kind of works out, you know what I mean? It just, just reminds me to do that once a month. So anyway, maybe that's what I need to have, some sort of list going where, just an ongoing list of things to do. And I'll tell you something else I've been doing. If you, to bring this back around to content and publishing and all that kind of stuff, if you're not following me on YouTube, I have been publishing basically 20 videos a week. I've been publishing at 8 a.m. I'm scheduling 5 Rando Robs a week. At 2 p.m., there should be these clips I've been putting up from You Don't Know Flack, and they're just clips from the old shows, but it's kind of driving people back to find the podcast. And then at 8 p.m., I've been putting up the old episodes of Sprite Castle, and at 11 or 11:30 p.m., I'm putting up old commercials, and so that's one of those things that is like always, that's always on the list of something to do. I can always look at, because I schedule them a week in advance, you know what I mean? So like that could be on the list, right? Oh, by the way, so on the let me go back to the generator. Okay, so the generator obviously runs off gasoline, and it has a pull start, and it runs and it provides electricity, right? But in addition to the pull start, it also has a battery, an electrical starter, which will start the generator. But it has its own separate battery, and this is the strangest. It's like a rechargeable, like a car, or just a battery that has to be charged, but the generator itself doesn't charge the battery. That's a strange design in my head. So, I have a wall adapter, and you're supposed to plug in the generator and plug it into the wall and keep that battery charged so that when you need to start the generator, you can start it with that. You can literally, and I've done this, start the generator and then take the wall outlet and plug it into the generator. So the generator will charge the battery that's on the generator while the generator is running. So it's kind of a weird thing. I don't fully get it. But I can tell you that I would say I've had to use the generator 3 or 4 times, and every time the electric start did not work. And also, the electric starter, imagine this. Like the electric starter, when you hold it down, it goes, and then you try it another second, and it goes, and then the third time it goes, and then it doesn't work, right? So normally what happens is I pull the generator out and I go, okay, let's start it up. And I go, and then I go, oh God, I forgot to turn it. I didn't turn the gas on. And so I turn the gas, and then it goes, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't move the choke. And then I move the choke, and then it goes, and then it doesn't have enough juice to do it. So if I were to do everything I was supposed to do, but again, when you don't use it very often, you forget all the little things you're supposed to do. So that's kind of what I want to, by doing it, once every month, right, is to keep it fresh in my memory of how to do it. The generators, whenever we had that big power outage, my wife ended up driving to somewhere in Texas. I don't remember where, but 3 or 4 hours away to go get a generator. We could not get one in the state of Oklahoma. And I don't remember how big the generator is. It's not a tiny generator. It is on wheels. It's heavy enough that I wouldn't want to lift it. Like 2 people can lift it, but I wouldn't want to lift it by myself, I don't think. But maybe it's a 7,000 or 9,000. I don't know. But we were like, I want to be able to run my air conditioner, which, by the way, it will not do. No, we wanted to run a heater, and it runs the heater, the blower motor, and all that. But we wanted to be able to run the refrigerators, because that's what happened last time is we lost all the food in the refrigerator, right? And so we have a refrigerator out in the garage, and we have a refrigerator in the kitchen, and this will actually run both refrigerators. So, all right, let's see what matter Ruby sees. Let's see if we can get a few people over here to the party.
Jack Black says always keep a gun loaded.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I assume that was a attempt to try to distract me from getting the world's high score in Dig Dug. I haven't even got my high score from today on this stream. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you there. Okay, now if I could line up that guy coming from the top. Finally. All right, that's because of that follow. That follow got me what I needed. Or as the car said, "You're just what I needed." needed another follow. So you know my servers and everything are on a UPS, and I had a huge mamma jamma UPS, but it's like it's not enough to power the whole infrastructure of the whole house. You know what I mean? It's like, but that's what I found out is like, I got a UPS in there now that runs. It's like you can't just run your server, right? You got to run your switches, and then you got to run your cable modem or whatever, because Plex, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but a Plex server requires the internet when it shouldn't. Your Plex server starts doing weird stuff, and I read that it's because of I knew that was going to burn my booty, burn my little dig dug booty. That's not fair. I was like, oh, you know what? This is round 5, the one level that I have a great pattern for, and then I didn't do it. There are parts of Plex that even when you're watching your own media completely offline, Plex is still trying to do stuff that needs DNS. Because I've sat there and watched it on the network, and that's what it's doing. It's doing DNS lookups, even when you're doing your own stuff. And so, like, I'll try to browse to my local library, and it'll get all hung up. It's weird. Yeah, it's a strange thing. So, and somebody told me there's like some there's a relatively new. I mean, that relatively new could be 5 years old, you know, but there's some kind of new Plex alternative. Okay, do I have enough room to do this? Okay, I can't believe that worked. That guy's just gonna have to get away. Good for you. Good for you, Figar Lizard Man. Live to fight another day. So, you know, because that's what I was like, I want to be able to watch movies and stuff, right? But you're like, okay, well, I need the switch to work. I need this to work. I need the cable modem to work. It's like all these different things. That should not have worked, but... But then, of course, the TV in the living room doesn't work, you know, so I could watch it on my phone or something. But if I'm going to watch it on my phone, then I would just watch Netflix or... actually, I spent so much time watching Pluto. And I know that I've mentioned Pluto on the stream before. And I mentioned Pluto so often and to so many people that I feel like I am getting a plug for Pluto. And I'm really not. Like, I don't get anything from Pluto. But... Pluto's just this free website that streams stuff, and then they put commercials in it, you know, so I'm sure that's how they get their money or whatever. But what can I do here to prolong my little life? Okay, let's get that guy. Where are you coming from? You want... Yeah, that was a bad choice. Life's about bad choices.